In my next 3 videos, I'll be looking at nutrients. So basically all of the next 3 videos will be themed around nutrients for specific issues. In this video, I'll be making a salad for happiness. So basically, it's a salad to help you if you've got any problems with depression. Depression is something which it's quite close to my heart, and it's affected me in my life, and definitely like a lot of people that are really close to me. So I thought it would be a really interesting and important thing to look at. It's common knowledge that if you eat crap, then you're going to feel like crap. But not a lot of people know the specific ingredients and nutrients that you can eat that will make you feel better. It's important to remember that you might be eating an amazing diet and exercising loads and you still feel really, really horrible. Diet isn't going to be everything that cures you. It's really important to go to your GP if you've got any problems with depression and speak to them and be really calmly assertive about what your needs are, whether that be therapy, counselling or whatever it is that you require. When you're feeling really low and your self-esteem is rock bottom, the last thing you want to do is look after yourself, because you're kind of feeling like you're not important enough to look after. So if you take the time out to cook yourself a nice dish, especially if you know that dish is going to make you feel better in some way, then it's just showing yourself that you're completely worth it. And also it's very therapeutic, just kind of have a bit of chill time just to make yourself a nice dish. So today I'm going to be cooking a seared salmon warm salad with baby leaves and sweet potato with a walnut and lemon pesto dressing. I hope you enjoy. So one of the first things to remember when you've got depression is that you need to make sure that you're regulating your blood sugar levels, so you're not crashing at any point and you're kind of keeping on the steady. One of the ways you can do that is by eating complex carbohydrates, and a great complex carbohydrate which is also really, really tasty is sweet potato. So I've got a baking tray here, a preheated oven. In with the sweet potato. It's going to be really basic seasoning. Sweet potato, little drizzle of olive oil, about 4 garlic cloves with their skins on so that they don't burn in the oven, and then some salt and some pepper. And you want to put that in at about 180 degrees centigrade. Now I'm going to make the pesto dressing for the salad. So what you want to do is get your walnuts. It's no coincidence that walnuts look like a tiny little brain, because they're really good for your brain too. They've got loads of magnesium in them and also loads of omega-3 fats which are really good for your brain as well. So got your walnuts in there, and then I've got a bunch of basil. Basil smells lovely, which I think is just uplifting anyway, but also it's got eugenol in it, which has got links to having antidepressant qualities. So you're going to whack your basil in there, and then I'm going to go with a little bit of olive oil just to loosen it up, and then loads of lemons. I think, well, in terms of just like the citrus smell, it's just like really, really nice and really uplifting. Yeah, and they just go great with salmon as well. So I'm going to give that a little blend. Got a beautiful green dressing. You want it to be quite runny because you're going to drizzle it all over. One of the #1 nutrients if you've got depression is omega-3. I've got an omega-3 bonanza here of salmon, which has got tons of it in, and also chia seeds and walnuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little crust for the salmon. Salmon's also got loads of B vitamins in it, so it's really good for the brain as well. So what you want to do is you want to get your salmon fillet, pour a little bit of olive oil on. That's going to act as like the glue. Spread that all over, and then put your little salmon fillet in there. So we're now going to cook our salmon, which has been crusted with the chia seeds and walnuts. Get your pan really nice and hot so you can kind of see a bit of steamy smoke coming off it. You want a tiny bit of oil in there, not too much because the salmon's quite oily and it's got some in the crust anyway. So get your nice and hot. And then what I do is get it really hot to get the seared caramelisation on there. Just turn it down a little bit because with salmon it's quite thick, so it's going to take a while to brown it on all sides. And you want to just cook that is till it's nice and golden on all 4 sides, and it's cooked in the middle. However you like your salmon. Oh, welcome back. And now we're ready to do some plating up. So we've got some salad leaves in a pretty little ring around here. Salad leaves are full of B vitamins and iron, so they're really good for you. And then we're going to go in with our complex carbohydrates to keep us nice and sustained in the middle. So I've got the sweet potato, which has been roasted off with the garlic. Just put that in the middle there. And then I'm going to rest on top of that. Just going to rest our salmon fillets. And then on top of that, we're going to drip this along with our dressing. And there we go. A beautiful salad for happiness. Oh, you again. I just thought I'd finish off my video by giving you a few tips. I know that's helped myself when I've had really problems with depression. Number 1, vitamin D is really essential. So whenever it's sunny outside, just get yourself out in the garden. Even if you don't feel like hanging around with your friends, just read a book or do something nice and chilled in the sunshine so you make sure you get your vitamin D. Number 2 is avoid alcohol. If you can, just try and cut out alcohol completely for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. You'll definitely notice a difference because it can be a really bad depressant. And number 3 is treat yourself and do something nice for yourself so you can kind of prove to yourself that you're worth it. Like maybe buy yourself some flowers or watch your favourite band or paint your nails or anything that makes you happy really, that's a nice little treat for yourself. Anyways, I hope you feel better soon. Over and out.